Hello, hello, hello. Can people hear me? Nice. Good stuff, guys. Thanks for being here. Let's get Kiwami, yeah. Y'all can hear the music just fine too, right? Just playing off my YouTube playlist since I am not subscribed to Spotify or Apple Music. I actually just buy my music now these days. Audio sounds good? Hell yeah, dude. Oof. Been 6 months since I've streamed, so hey, Jean Stradio LOL, I know you. Thanks for this Prime sub. I appreciate you. Finally, it's Friday. I know. Thanks so much for hanging with me. It is Friday. And Official Horrible, thanks for this Prime sub. I appreciate you. Let me get on camera right now. Hey guys. Was it the Game Awards? Man, I think it was the Game Awards, and I played Pirate Yakuza for a bit. I think that was the last time I streamed, actually. What's up, Letter Church? How's it going, man? What you saw me on today? Spectre, what's up? What's good, man? Thanks for joining me. I know you're a first-time chatter, so I appreciate you, man. Exactly, Stonian. Yeah, Yakuza Hawaii was the last one, so I just play Yakuza games on stream. That's it. Saber, yeah, I don't really stream that much, but I should be streaming more, you know. Yes, I actually do have Lost Soul Aside. Actually, I do have Lost Soul Aside installed, so I will be I'll be trying that out after the stream. I'm also really addicted to Hollow Knight, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Leonard Church, yes, I do have a VOD channel. It'll be up on my YouTube. I'm recording this right now, and I'll upload it on YouTube. So. Thanks for the bits, Horrible. Appreciate you. Cat hair all over the mic. Yep, for sure. Coral Plastasia, what's up, man? Catherine Full Body, yes. I never played the Full Body experience, actually. I only played the original one. Hell yeah, ABNJ77. Fuck those guys. No, I actually was watching a partner to stream a little bit before I got on, so. Yes, that is a No More Heroes Santa Destroy flag, dude. Good eye. Exactly. Yoshibra, yeah, Hollow Knight. You know, here's my problem with Hollow Knight back then. I was really busy, and that includes not playing video games. You know, I didn't really have, like, the only time I could play video games is when I had time to play video games. And then I was going on vacation, and then so I really wanted to finish Hollow Knight before I went on vacation. And then, you know, that along with me not really getting into Metroidvanias and me not really loving the art style, I like it a lot better now, for sure. I do like it a lot better now. And then me being kind of rushed towards it, I remember now, I actually just like did a walkthrough playthrough of it. I was just like, screw it, I'm so lost, I don't know how to get through this game. Let me just follow a walkthrough. I did a Colin style, basically. I just like pulled up a guide and I just like ran through the game. You know, really checked out and just finishing it and not enjoying it. And now I'm actually playing the game like for real, And it's like, oh, it's good to get lost. Actually, it's rewarding to get lost. Yes, Morgana. Yes, Metroidvanias are very, very hard to navigate. They're so frustrating. You know what? You know what? I realized what tripped me up in my first run, and it also tripped me up on the second run too, because I completely forgot you're supposed to do it. You can down slash in Hollow Knight, right? I forgot or didn't realize when I first played it that you can down slash the purple mushrooms and make them bounce higher, and that's how you get to the next areas. It's like, I swear to God, Slayer Giant, thanks for the tier 1 sub, man. I appreciate you. It's awesome. And thanks for the bit. I appreciate you both. So yeah, I was just really checked out, and I just really wanted to just beat it real quick in a couple days. And like that's why I was like, this game is too long, it's too frustrating, and it sucks. It's not for me. But now I have more time. I actually don't have a lot of time. I'm actually actively ignoring playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, Kirby's Forgotten Land update, and like other games that I've gotten code for, because I want to try Hollow Knight. Silk Song it's coming out in a week, and I want to hop on that train. And I always intended to hop back on Hollow Knight before Silk Song came out, and now Silk Song is being practically shadow dropped, and it's like, okay, well now I gotta disrupt my whole time right now. Basically the same way like a lot of people are playing Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time to prep for Delta. That's what I'm basically doing now. So do I have a preference for MGS1 or Twin Snakes? That's a good question. I think the original one is unbeatable, but I actually love Twin Snakes. I love Twin Snakes. I love director, I forget his name, but he directed that movie, The Versus. I think some of the cutscenes are cool. It's over the top. It's not my definitive version of Metal Gear Solid. I think the definitive version is the original. I like Mei Ling's accent back. Naomi's accent is back, in the original. I think they screwed up the re-recorded voice lines. But then so much of Twin Snakes, like, is good enough that it kind of replaces some memories of mine of the original. But it's been so long since I've played Twin Snakes now. I would like for them to re-release that someday. Tricky shirts in the wash. Yeah. I think this shirt just came in small, and I'm just getting fatter. So, this is my Susie, the Health and Susie the Fear Hunter shirt. I just get a bunch of free shirts from Sukiban, the outfit that sells Susie shirts. They're cool people, or they will hook me up. Yeah, well, her having a Chinese accent, like, did she grow up in America? I forget. If she was born and raised in America, then yes, her Chinese accent doesn't make any sense. If she immigrated, even after maybe 8 years old or something, then her Chinese accent does make sense. Okay, well then it doesn't make sense then. But still, as an Asian, I think it's okay to have a little accent. It's okay to have a little accent. It's okay. Naomi's accent being gone didn't make any sense to me, I think of Taylor Swift's new album. I haven't heard it yet. I am a huge fan of Taylor Swift. I do like her. Of course, I think she's attractive. Although I never really found her that hot to begin with. I wasn't like, who's hot? Like Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa is very hot. So that is my first exposure to her. Like Taylor Swift is obviously gorgeous, but I didn't start liking her music because she was hot. I just I didn't even really like her music. It wasn't until 1989, I was gonna say 1984, 1989 that that uh that uh that I really really started to like her. I was waiting for her to go full pop. I think she's a much better pop writer than a country writer. Um, she's too thin for my liking. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think maybe she's not too thin, but she's quite lanky. And I don't know how tall she is. I never met her, but um, she's pretty lanky, and her posture isn't like the best. You know, curvy woman. Yes, exactly. Hey, Charlotte. Yes, I am wearing the Susie shirt. Thanks for joining me, guys. How was your Friday? How was your week? It was a long week, kind of, huh? Let me go on Blue Sky and tell people. Go to new Discord. Oh, nice. My music producer friend was like, "Hey, if you ever need any music for your streams, uh, here you go." And might take him up on that actually. That's awesome. But I did want to use the cabaret, the cabaret music for today, for sure. Lots of NMS around. Yeah. No Man's Sky. Oh, dude, I love this track, man. I actually kind of want to just get into the game. What do you guys think? Well, actually, no. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna read this Wikipedia article on hostess clubs. Because I actually haven't read it before, and do a little introduction. How many of you know what a hostess club is? It is not quite like a brothel. It's not quite like a pleasure house. That's only from what I've seen in Yakuza. Okay, yeah. Well, I would say that what you've seen in Yakuza is fairly accurate, actually. Outside of playing half of Yakuza 0 so far, yeah. Just drinking and hanging, drinking games. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the hostess club business is a lot of just hanging out and playing drinking games or just playing drinking. Is it like a place where you go to pretend to date someone for pay? Kind of, yeah, actually. You get like a girlfriend experience for as long as the drink lasts. So I will give you my because I haven't read this Wikipedia article yet, right? So like I thought I was gonna read it before and I just didn't. So now you're getting a fresh reaction to the article. But off the top of my head, a hostess club is a type of bar or establishment that can get a host or hostess license in some places, depending on your jurisdiction. But they hire a hostess club, and this could be the gender swap to host, hire women, but I'll just stick with women right now because that's what we have in Yakuza anyways, and that's the most popular thing, of course. But is the hand signs for cups, ice, etc. the girls use as a real thing? Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be. But it's not like formalized, you know. Hostess clubs are bars that hire a bunch of women who are beautiful or talented in talking or engaging, or they're just women. But they you know, obviously attraction is a huge part of that. But they kind of hang out at the bar. And they wait for customers to walk in. It sounds a lot like the Yakuza experience. They wait for customers to walk in and pick a girl, you know? So, for example, you know, I dated a mama-san before. And that's because she was a previous girl. And then she went on to start her own bar. And of course, I went along to support her. But you know, let me make up a name for her, Mika. So her name was Mika. So I would walk into the bar and be like, "Hey, is Mika working today?" And they're like, and then the mom would be like, "Oh, she with customer right now. She be right with you." You know, I can do the accent. You know, I can do the accent, guys. I'm Korean, so I'm Asian. I can do the accent. She was like, "Oh, it's okay. You sit down, Jane. We take care of you." You know. And then I either just wait around for Mika to get done with whatever guy she's with, or Mika would be available, and I'll be like, "Oh, sweet, hey Mika," you know, and I would sit down with her, and from my experience, it was always a $20 drink for ladies' drinks. I would spend $20, bro, to buy this girl like either a shot or a beer, or like just like a mixed drink or something, you know, or whatever they're like. You know, and she would sit with me and flirt with me and talk with me and make me feel good and make me feel happy, and joke with me, ask me how my day is, a little bit like how I'm like with you. I pretend I'm your host, basically, you know, and you're tipping me for the stories and everything that I'm regaling you with. And then that would mostly be it. It would just be depending on how lonely I am that night, that I would just want to hang out with Mika or whoever at the time. And then the girls would get so again, these drinks are $20. How do the girls make money? And how does the bar make money? Well, if you're buying a beer for $20 and you're making a lot of profit, the profit margins on that one beer is quite high. You know, the beer is yes, Charlotte, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Thank you for stopping by. Did the clubs have games or darts or pool, or was it socializing? They might have like some bar games, or like it's mostly just socializing though. I never really found one where they would have a billiards bar, but I don't think that's against any kind of rules or anything like that. Like that could be a fun way to attract customers. Most of them always had karaoke. Karaoke was the main attraction. That's the main activity. The girls will sing, and it's helpful if the girls are great singers. That's how you become like a real star at the bar, you know. Thanks, Charlotte. And that's the thing, like, yeah. So with $20 for one beer, the profit margins are high. House gets $10, and the girl will get $10. So House is basically selling $10 beers, and then the girl will get $10 each. So sometimes these girls would be having watered down mixed drinks, because look, their job is to drink all night, you know, and that sucks. And some girls, you know, and this is when it gets to the darker side, you know, where some girls just develop a real bad sense of alcoholism, or they're already alcoholics and it's only making them worse. Sometimes they'll just take water shots, you know, because it's good for their health, you know. And sometimes the asshole customers will feel cheapened because they're like, I thought I'm getting my girl drunk. But no, you're not. You're actually making sure that she stays alive by helping her. Yeah, hard when people are buying tons of drinks, exactly. So sometimes they'll be like, oh, I'll take a shot, and then, you know, it'll just be a water shot. They'll just take it at the bar or whatever, and then they'll hang out with you for longer, you know. I don't know if there's a time limit or whatever like that. It really depends. It like that's the thing. Like that's kind of the game that you play as a customer. Is that like, how long can I keep going without paying too much this time, you know? And that's when you actually start to form a kind of like relationship with that girl, where it's like, if you are charming enough or handsome enough, or like they like hanging out with you, then they might just hang out with you just because that's their job, and they like, thank God they're hanging out with someone nice, right? Sounds like there's a bit of a kayfabe. Yeah, it kind of is, actually. It really is. And that's the thing. In Japan, the hostess girls, at least back in the day, would be huge stars. There would be billboards celebrating, you know, hey, you know, Chika-san's birthday is tonight. And there'll be like big advertisements outside saying, hey, come by to, you know, Exotic Lounge or whatever, and come celebrate. And there'll be lines around the block going to see, you know, the hostess star. So It's a really, really interesting and fascinating world. But let's take a look at his this YouTube not YouTube, just Wikipedia article. So pull this over here. Live format here. I want to go to a Gene Park Rand Hostess Club. Oh yeah, I've actually thought about having. Okay, a hostess club is a type of nightclub found primarily in Japan which employs mostly female staff and caters to men seeking drinks and attentive conversation. Host clubs are a similar type of establishment where mostly male staff attend to women. Hosts and hostess clubs are considered part of the Mizu Shobai, the water trade, nighttime entertainment business in Japan. Club Ren, oh my god, I think I've been there. A club battle's a thing, yes. There's no like ranking or whatever like that. Hey Charlotte, thanks so much. You're so pretty, Charlotte. You're so pretty. You look so pretty today. I appreciate you. Maybe that'll be the theme. Every time you sub, I'm gonna compliment on you and how pretty you look. So thank you so much. But there's no like ranking battles or anything like that, which I'm gonna do tonight today in Kiwami too. There's no like real ranking battles, but there is obviously competition, and you will be hiring like different girls. It's like sports teams, you know. They're like, oh my god, you got Mika-san now. Oh my god, like we're in trouble. Now I need to hire more girls. Is there a human trafficking element to this? Yes, there is. But maybe we'll see it mentioned here in the thing. Oh my god, the Oran High School Host Club. I finally understand the name. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You know, you got the gold foil Serena. Yes, there'll be a lot of that. There are a few types of hostess club type businesses in Japan, with the majority falling into two categories: Kyabakura, a portmanteau of cabaret, and the more exclusive Kurabu, lit club. Hostesses are known as... Okay, I'll skip all the Japanese languages because I don't want to stumble over them. Many use professional names called Genji names. They light cigarettes, provide beverages, offer flirtatious conversation, and sing karaoke. And I know it's pronounced karaoke, but I've been in the U.S. mainland for 10 years now. Apologies. I always used to hate hearing people say karaoke, but now I'm white too. You know. Is that a Walgreens hat? No, this is a Washington Nationals hat. Fantasy football, but it's host clubs. Kind of, yeah, you know. The clubs also often employ a female bartender, usually trained in mixology, and who may also be the manager or mama-san. And that was my ex-girlfriend, Mika. She was the mama-san. Hostesses often drink with customers each night, and alcohol-related behavior problems are fairly common. Yes. Most bars use a commission system by which hostesses receive a percentage of sales. Yes. Businesses may pay for tabs as company expenses, with the aim of promoting trust among male coworkers or clients. Yes, that also happens. That's why. That is how I got into. No, can I do dark mode in Wikipedia? Whoa, cool! I never realized that you can. 20 years of using Wikipedia, I never noticed that there. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Rave Lord. What was I talking about? So that is how I got involved in hostess clubs, because my father, who is an Asian businessman, had to cater to many Japanese customers or even Korean customers, because hostess clubs are a huge thing in Korea. I saw someone earlier saying they're going to Thailand for first time. You know, be careful out there. And there are absolutely hostess clubs in Thai hostess clubs too. Dark mode is new. Oh, cool. Okay, well there you go. We've discovered something cool and new today. But there are Thai, hostess clubs in Thai, and there was a Thai hostess club I used to go to all the time in Hawaii. God, just some of the most fun girls. And then there was also like Thai New Year that they would celebrate, where they would dunk water on each other, and like, you know, it's just all these girls with like wet shirts and like wet dresses and like wet hair at a Thai club. So much fun. Yes, my main warning in Thailand, Charlotte says, is find someone you trust and don't get in a car you don't trust completely. Exactly. business made to pay for tabs. Yeah, so my dad brought me into these places, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, that's how I got exposed to this. My dad brought me in, and he was like, "If you like, son, if you want to be a good businessman, if you want to be a good man of the world, you have to navigate these places." And so that's why he was able to teach me about like the etiquette and how the places run and everything like that. Your dad sounds chill as fuck. He is. Yeah, he's a real drinker. It's where I get it from. It's where I got my smoking from too. So my dad and I used to go to these places all the time and drink, and pick girls, which is crazy, you know. Patrons are generally greeted at the door, "Irashimasen," and seated as far away from other customers as possible. Exactly. In some instances, a customer can choose with whom he spends time with, but most often that is decided by the house. That's so I've only been in smaller places, so that's why it's like I never had the experience of like I'm being that would happen sometimes where it's like if they really want my business and it's slow, then they're like, "Hey, Mika's busy," or "Hey, Mika's not working tonight," which I would usually know, but like if I'm early, it'd be like, "Oh, Mika's not working tonight. Is there someone else you like?" And I'd be like, "Okay, let me just go and meet Coco, for example." And Coco is a real girl's name that I did hang out with before. And yeah, and then like they would just push Coco on me basically. Damn, your dad has drilled you. Yeah, I know. Hostess clubs have a no touching policy. Yes. And patrons who try to initiate private or sexual conversation are removed. A red light district version of Hostess Club exists, where patrons are permitted to touch their hostess above the waist and engage in sexual conversation topics or kissing. Normal Hostess clubs are classified as food and entertainment establishments and regulated by Businesses Affecting Public Moral Regulations Act, preventing any form of sexual contact between employees and customers. Normal hostess clubs also need a permit to allow dancing. Clubs are often inspected by Public Safety Commission, yes, and we'll get into that in a bit. Any club found violating its permitted activities can have its business license suspended. As at some establishments insufficiently monitored, people unable to pay their bar bills have been forced into coerced sex work and sex trafficking. Yes, this is where the sex trafficking, human trafficking part comes in. But no, to answer anyone's questions about whether this is sex work, technically it isn't, but it is. In that no girl is really forced to engage sexually with any customer. That's the thing. But if you, especially if you're desperate and if you're not like the hottest girl in town, like this probably doesn't apply to like the big Japanese clubs back in the day where again the billboards having people. And the red light ones are soaplands, right? Soaplands are just massage parlors. Those are just brothels. Soaplands are soaplands even illegal? Not where prostitution would be. It's prostitution. Soaplands are prostitution. You go there, you get bait down, and they massage you nakedly and sexually, basically. So that's what it is. So that's why Ichiban's mom is a sex worker. That's exactly what it is. If you're not Japanese, you can't patronize a soapland. Okay, there you go. Well, I never did, so I never knew that. That's interesting. I don't think that's possible in Korea. Definitely not in Thailand. So just a legally distinct strip club then. For hostess clubs, no, not really, because they're not getting naked, right? The thing is though, is that like for smaller places, like like maybe this establishment right here, in this picture right here, this is a pretty tiny place, man. Oof, I'm getting flashbacks to just buildings that look like that. Like, dude, I can totally imagine having like a smoke break up here. These are the bros that would just be hanging out. Yep. So for smaller places like that, it might be smart if you would sexually entice your customer to bring them back. That's the bait. That's the bait there, you know. You trick your customer into thinking, oh my god, you know, Asuka-san really likes me. Asuka-chan really likes me, you know. So I'm just gonna use Evangelion names, basically, just off the top of my head. Oh, Asuka-chan really likes me. She's really into me. If I keep going there every night and I keep spending all this money on her, she's gonna like me even more because she knows that I'm basically her sugar daddy or whatever. And she'll want me to owe me, you know, with sexual favors or kissing or like that, you know. So Asuka would be luring these customers in. And she may never do anything with them at all, right? But she may just allow touching or like touch it. She would touch their legs, their thighs, or like she would allow them to touch her thighs. And that just, but yeah, it just wouldn't happen. But then you could always just go home with your customer. Hey, Jack. You can always just go home with your customer after work or whatever, you know. If you really want to just seal the deal and just like lock that customer in forever, parasocially, completely, you know. Hostessing is popular employment option among young foreign women in Japan. Absolutely. Oh my god, especially Russian women, especially Russians. Yes, most visa types do not allow this type of work as hostessing falls under the category of fuzoku, and many choose to work illegally. Yes, that's where again the human trafficking element comes in. The irony of them being legal gray areas, and you get one of the plots of Yakuza 7 with Bleach Japan. Yeah, that's why the Yakuza games are so accurate to what's actually going on in Japan. And that's why you don't see the Hostess Club minigame anymore, because, you know, it's not really like in vogue to do this like publicly and popularly anymore. It's kind of going back into the red lights and the nightlife. Fuck you, Bleach Japan, I know. The worst. What was the Bleach Japan leader's name again? Fuck that guy. The industry at its dangers were highlighted in 1992 when Corita Ridgway, an Australian hostess, was drugged and killed after a paid date. There you go. That's again, kind of goes back to the danger of sex work, right? And in 2002, when Lucy Blackman, a British hostess, was abducted, raped, and murdered. Hey, Nick Green, thanks for the Prime sub, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Friday. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. That's the thing I'm doing right now is when you sub or tip or anything like that, I'm going to be a good host to you and flatter you with compliments, you know. But the government proposed to crack down on illegal employment of foreigners in hostess bar, but undercover operation in 2006 was found that several hostess bars were willing to employ foreign women illegally. You goddamn right. You know. There's a union for hostess bars in 2009. That's crazy. Kume. Yes, Kume. Yeah. A lot of stuff happens off screen. Hostess bars are also found in other East Asian countries and in Hawaii, Guam, California, and British Columbia. British Columbia? Pat, you mean that I can just move over to BC and then just hang out at a hostess bar? That's awesome. In Hawaii, approximately half of Oahu's 300 bars are licensed as hostess bars. Yes, that's a huge thing. Because if you want to be able to buy your bartender a drink, you're going to spend $20. Because if you want to get your bartender drunk, you got to be able to pony up that money, and that's helpful to get a hostess license. And just buy your bartender a drink, and they'll get a nice fat $10 out of it. You know. But yes, some bars in Thailand label themselves as hostess bars, and they are loosely related to the East Asian practice, although they are essentially go-go bars that do not feature dancing. Yes, that's also true. I always buy the sushi chef drink. Yes, that's a good one. Host clubs. All right. Well, yes, there are hostess clubs too. You see this in Kamurocho. Drinks. Many of the clientele who visit host bars are hostesses who finish work at around 1 or 2 a.m., causing host bars to often begin business around midnight and finish in the morning or midday. Yes. And hosts continue to work to the point of exhaustion. And then that is where this story comes in, where here we go. So this bar is where I used to hang out at all the time, and this is where I met Mika, the mom and son that I dated. This is Pacific Daily News, the newspaper, the only newspaper. Oh, not only the only newspaper on Guam, thank goodness now, but my former place of employment, and basically my first newsroom. I thought they were promoting J-pop idols. I don't know. Yeah, I mean they are, you know. They're just host idols basically. Hey, Mr. Baconator, welcome, man. Good to see you. But yes, 3-month closure. So again, Pacific Daily News is where I worked at. This is my own newsroom. This is my first newsroom job. I am from Guam, born and raised, and horrible place. Horrible place. Worst place. Traumatizing place. The huge reason why I don't go back to Guam, the area of my birth, is because, you know, the way this place traumatized me, and I'll get into that someday. But, here is the story: 3-month closure for New Hana Bar. This is in April 2024, so last year. So interesting to know that they're still open, which is crazy. Cast Super Beats, my 5th user. Yeah, sure. 3 months closure for New Hana Bar at Tumon. Tumon is my hometown. Tumon is the tourist district of Guam. It's where all the hotels are at. It's where the red light district is at. And this bar was literally walking distance to my family's home, my family's apartment. For selling alcohol past 2 a.m., 5 other bars cited for violations. Man, that fucking doorway, dude. The fact that they still have all the old signs is amazing. Like, you can see like how sun faded everything is, you know. This old Tequila Patron sign. Oh my god, dude. New Hana Bar in Tumon, which is known as Club Hana, has been ordered to close for 90 days. Has been ordered by the Alcohol Beverage Control Board. So we were talking about permission committees before. That's the one on Guam. Forced to close for 90 days after suspension of its ABC license and pay a fine for violations that included serving alcohol past the 2 a.m. legal cutoff. Bar had also been telling customers to park somewhere else to intentionally hide the illegal operation hours. 36 years, dude. I know, Sirik. Isn't that crazy? Hey, Sirik, what's up, man? And the fact that it's still open today, that's insane. You know, like it's lasted longer than most newspapers. You know. Walk into the New Hana Bar for the first time and ask for usual. You know what? If you ever go to Guam, try walking in there and ask them if they remember Gene Park. They probably won't. The mama son there is probably dead by now. And 1,000% all the girls are gone. All the girls I knew, I know where most of them are. But yes, they would tell people. I know exactly where they would park. It's a couple blocks away behind like this empty lot that has nothing in it. And you park there and you just kind of walk like 1 block down to go into the bar. And you just have to knock, and they have a little camera outside to see who you are. Stick you in. And you can drink past 2 a.m. And that is where you know, like I'm a recovering alcoholic. I used to go there all the time and drink till like. Go to drink because when I worked at the Pacific Daily News here in Guam, my shift was 2 to 11 p.m. I had the evening shift, so when I'm leaving work, it's a great time to go out. Everybody's like nice and primed and properly lubricated with alcohol, so like everyone's really fun. And I like taking shots, so as soon as I get off work, I hit the bar and take like 2-3 shots like immediately, just to like quote unquote catch up with everybody, right? And just get fucked up, and I would just drink till like 7 a.m., bro. Like 7, 8 a.m. until you see the sun come up over the beach, in the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. And yeah, that's what they would just keep me there, and it would just be like all blacked out windows, and we just drink till the day is young again. Oh, here you go. So they did a 2-week undercover investigation. Ooh, Hana Mama, you fell for it. In a nutshell, our team was able to gain entrance to the facility by the licensee after 2 o'clock selling hour. Not only were they allowed to come in, but they were also allowed to purchase and, for the record, actually consume the sip of alcohol to make it official that the business allowed entry, the purchase of alcohol, and the consumption of alcohol outside the allowed times. It's so funny that that the reporter actually like went to the bar to confirm that it's closed. Like, yeah, man, like you don't need to. It's fine, but you know that's good. It's good journalism to make sure that it's closed. You know. Yeah, Charlotte. I would say my name drop probably work better in Hawaii because I'm still pretty remembered there. Like local news still cites me there. 5 other bars have been selling for alcohol, fined for various violations. I don't know any of these bars. These are all news bars and new bars. Kyung Hong. Oh my God, that is her. Holy shit, she's still alive. Mama Kyung. Oh my God. How are you? Okay, so now you can go to Club Hana Bar and drop my name. I don't know how good her memory is, but she's sharp enough to go to the fucking alcohol board and protest. Yeah, Mama Kyung, the Gormless, the Eternal. I can't believe she's still alive. This is a really tough time for me. I know, girl. I know. I've been there for the tough times. See, there you go. Hong said Lele is not just her bar struggling for slow business, but other bars as well. Yeah, because these bars are kind of going on the business. But all right, that's a Guam bar. That's the main one, and that's where Mika used to work. And then she went off and started her own bar. I'm forgetting her name, but then we'll talk about that later. When we start the game. Drinks. Order place, business has changed due to the increased incidence of illegal prostitution by host club's customers who could not pay the host club debts that they had accumulated. Buying bottles of champagne usually means a champagne call. All the hosts of the club will gather around the table for a song, talk, or microphones of some kind. The champagne will be drunk straight from the bottle, just like you see Yakuza. Often a wet towel will be held underneath the chin of the customer, and the host while they drink to prevent spills. The performance differs from club to club. Oh, these are all hosts. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for the Wikipedia article. One drink, not the drug. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Fedman, thanks for welcoming me. Thanks for hanging out. Let's play some Yakuza Kiwami too, because I actually do want to get into this. I actually do want to finish this minigame. But yeah, Mika, I remember you. She was older than me, of course, because she was a mama-san. I was 23, 24. And she was just here's my premium adventure. Green part because of Kiwami too. Yeah, Mika hooked me in. She baited me. God, my gosh, she was beautiful. She was so beautiful. I sound like Trump now. She was so beautiful. But yeah, I was 23, 24. She was 29, 30. So she was like a good six or so years older than me. Whoa, what are my settings? Because I'm playing on Steam Deck. Here. And we'll give it 30 because I have a shit laptop, so apologies for that. Where am I? Oh my god, dude, I'm so hollow minded, Hollow Knight minded. I'm literally just pressing LB to pull up the map. It's so stupid. Yeah, here is my comedian outfit. You know. Actually, you know what? Let's put it to 60. I actually want it on 60. Piecing on. So. And then she was beautiful, Mika, but she was a horrible woman. She once lied to me that she got robbed, and her most valuable thing that was stolen was this massive chest of makeup, and this whole makeup set that she had. And then she asked me to buy her a new one, and then so I did, and that cost me like a couple $100. And then I went over to her friend's house, and then I saw the makeup chest was there. She lied to me, and just wanted me to buy her a new thing. So I did, and then I was so mad. And then that was kind of like the end of our relationship. I was like, I don't like that you're just lying to me. That's insane. So I want to leave you. And then she did that by trying to have a revenge on me, and by being, you know, super flirtatious with other customers in front of me. And I was like, cool. I'm gonna hit on your employees then. How about that? You know. And you literally can't do anything about it. So. Kayfabe is one thing, lying one thing, lying is another. I know. Yuki, yeah. I wanna be a girl. All right, so yeah, so this actually looks a lot like Club Hana, to be quite honest. This is why I love this game, because it's like, this is what Club Hana looked like. It's very red and brown colors, and these high walled things. These dividers, so you can't really, you know, there's like at least some semblance of privacy, right? And you know, there's no sexual activity going on here, right? The back room is where you would do the makeup and everything like that. So some bars wouldn't have this, but some bars would. You know, like you need a place to like make yourself up. But a lot of the girls would usually just do it at home for some of the smaller bars. So I guess Four Shine is a bigger bar. I do want to open the club. Oh. Yeah, I actually set up my girls last night, so I'm ready to go. They're all super happy and eager to work. Kana, the headmistress. Maeda, Tampopo, Seiko, Mariko. Makeover. I only have Koyuki and Kana to dress up with. So we are in the second. We are in the second ranking. We're in whatever the second league is. Paradise League. I can't believe I never finished this. Oh, do I have DC girls that look like Onomichi? I should. I should have her. There she is. There they are. Wait. I'm sorry. Tonight's shift will be sorry, headmistress. It's oh my god, dude. Wood. Completely. Oh my god. They're so pretty. Wait, they actually are pretty though. Like, I guess I'm just down bad. Paradise League. Open with the lineup. All right. Onomichi is crazy head. Yeah, she should. That is crazy head. That is true. So, how accurate is this? It's pretty accurate. Yeah. The little menu, opening menu thing. The ashtray. Hey girls. God, I fucking love this. Average. Please don't judge me on my my skills. I mostly just, this is a mobile game, man. So I just sleepwalk through these games for sure. Let's get to business. It's business time. This is the business game. Oh, you're poor. Well, you can get Mariko then. Actually, Sirik, if you have tips on how to maximize this, feel free to backseat me. Sirik is the only person that's allowed to backseat me. Actually, you can all backseat me. It's fine. Ladies' glass. Don't put golds on the floors. Wait. How do I know she's a gold? Oh, she is a gold. On the pores, yeah. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever used him before. I didn't realize that's just what she does. Holy shit. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just do whatever. That's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna min-max this game for sure. I'm only in the second league, so I guess average is gonna be about as good as I get sometimes. I can't believe she just sits like that. That's insane. I would be, as a customer, I would be so mad. Oh my god, Uma Masume, the hostess girl, you know, instead of horse girls is hostess girls, but they're all horses. That'd be awesome. Yeah, exactly. This is just I'm just getting the early stuff out of the way. So this is a menu. Yeah, so they'll have food at these places. Oh my god, the first time I had poke was at a hostess bar actually. So hostess bars literally enhance my culinary taste, you know. All right, this is a nice full bar. I'm getting some fever built up too. Good stuff. We're at 500,000. Oh man, I love this game, bro. Sirik, what's the benefit of extending session? Because I always did that, but then I'd be losing money. So I stopped doing it. Siri, shut the fuck up. Jesus. I said Cyric. You just hang out longer. Yeah, I guess so. But it doesn't. They always just leave though. You know, they often reject it. So it's like, why am I doing this? You know. Check please. I mean, let's try this. Hey. Okay. Well, there you go. We're at a party time. There you go. Got 30 seconds left. Okay. I'll hit the fever. And maybe 30. What's a good time to hit the declining session? See, that's what I get all the time. I guess now would be a good time to hit the fever, huh? Once this guy comes in. The average too. Good stuff. Okay, there you go. There you go. Get back to work, girl. Help, please. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the fever mode. Wait, what does she want? Miss it. Oh, it is fast. Alright. Fever mode time. Yeah. Oh, Ono Michio is about to. Gracious enough, you poor. Get out of here. Yeah, you wanna get the poor customers out. You don't want to waste your girl slots on customers that don't pay. You know. Ooh, a rich guy. Shit. All right, Kana, go for it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it was still good. Oh, I could have done fever longer. God damn it. Oh, here we go. We got the oil baron in the house. Oh boy. Master, indulge the oil baron. Master, please spend money. Look at all these girls. What we gonna do? Do with the girls. Oh. That's the champagne. We did it. That was a good night. Staff salaries, yeah. Yeah, the girls won't get paid to just hang out, you know. Love to see numbers go up and the meter goes up. You have the fever mode levels. Oh my god, it's like different for every amount of customers. Interesting. Okay. Oh yes, fever mode does increase the oh, we gotta go on a date with her. Okay, well, break that up for a bit. Yeah, so I would date I would date some of these girls outside, like, you know, or take me to breakfast and or whatever. We go hang out and go shopping or go do stuff, you know. Hey, thanks for coming out with me again. No problem. You're in an awfully good mood. Am I? Maybe that's just because I'm out on the town with you. See, Charlotte, that's how they would flirt. It's like, well, you know, it fucking dude. Imagine hostess girl chat GPT. Like, they really are. They had like a chat GPT down. What if chat GPT is just trained on hostess girls? You know, just like, just always agree with you and call you handsome and everything. You know. Yeah, Mega Psychosis Kainai, what's up, dude? I mean, that's real psychosis, you know? We just talked about a girl getting murdered, and it's like, that's the actual psychosis, you know? Oh, you're so interesting, you're so handsome, you're so strong. I mean, that's the thing, like, actual normal horses would have professional boundaries, you know?
もう緊張しなくなったか？はい、
さすがにもう大丈夫です。でもこうして2人でご飯食べてると
It's kind of like a date.
デートみたいですよね。
Man. Put a little honey on top.
俺は小雪とデートしてるつもりだったんだが
Kiryu, you're so smooth.
これってデートなんですか？だってデートって恋人同士のそういう。
Oh my god, Kiryu, what are you gonna say to this?
大丈夫か
Yes, because a person would still be able to reject you completely, you know, or see that you're flying on the handle.
緊張しなくなったのにまた緊張してきちゃった。でもその店長とキャストがデートって
Like Kana here.
業界的にルール
See, for the
違う
manager,
じゃない
data
ですか。
host is in there frowned upon in this business. Yeah, sure is, Kiryu. Doesn't bother me. There are no rules. I think the healthiest thing to say is as long as you don't cross any lines, right?
一線を越えなければいいんじゃないか
一線を越える。
Cross lines? Yeah, I mean keep it light and playful. Nothing too serious.
遊びならいいかもしれないな
Kiryu would make a killing
ひどいですよ、
being a host, and he would not know what his appeal is. And it's like, Kiryu, you are literally the most
本
attractive
当に
man.
付き合うとなると問題もあるが今日のデートは大丈夫ということだ
Okay, Kiryu, he's being so wholesome.
どっちにしろ遊びじゃないですか。桐生さんの女たらし。
Oh wait, no, did I screw up?
しかし大した慌てっぷりだったな小雪はあまりデートはしたことがないのか
そのなんていうか。
どうしたんだ何か言えないことでもあるのか
桐生さん、笑わないでくださいね。
I never played Yakuza 2 on the
私
PS2.
今までその男の人と付き合ったこととかなくて。
I wish they would re-release those games, man.
デー
Get
ト
them
と
off
か
the
そう
Wii
いう
U.
恋愛の経験が全然ないんですよ。
そうなのかちょっと意外だな
I admit,
で
it's
すよね。
surprising.
やっぱり
It's weird to have no
21になって
relationship experience by the time you're
恋愛経験ないのっ
21.
ておかしいですよね。
Don't be so hard on yourself, girl. Maybe it's you. Guys have missed out. I can fix that for you. Guys have missed out.
小雪を放っておくなんて
They're all fools, Koyuki. I called her Kana-san. Sorry.
桐生さん、そんなこと言ってくださるの桐生さんだけですよ。
I wish they would release the original versions. I want to fix camera angles. There you go. Fill that bar up.
お世辞じゃないさお前は十分魅力的だと思うぜ
Of course, Koyuki.
別
I
に
wouldn't
恋愛経験がないこと
I
は
wouldn't be hiring you if you
悪
weren't
いことじゃね
attractive.
え引け目に感じることはねえさ
I know, man.
もし本当に好きな
That
人
is
が
the
い
real
たら
golden, besides Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. I would love that for it to be ported on the Switch.
ありがとうございます。
If they end up with getting key cards, I'd be so mad.
何か言ったか
なんでもないです。
Oh, the animation is so good.
しかし恋愛経験か小雪は可愛いしもっと
Team is having a Sega sale while I stream Yakuza? Hell yeah. There you go.
全然ですよ。中高と女子校で大学も
RGG and
女
me,
子校ですから
we're
出
aligned.
会いがそもそもあまりないんです。でも女子校でも彼氏いる子はいたからな。
ほうそうなのか
はい。だからやっぱり私のせいな気がします。
So yeah, some hostess girls will get like a legit boyfriend out of
だ
it.
からかな。
セクシーさ
Sexy.
はい。私童顔だし、スタイルも別に良くないし、セクシーな魅力って
セクシー
ほぼゼロじゃないですか？私それが結構コンプレックスなんですよね。
Complex.
男性は基本的にセクシーなスタイルのいい女性の方が好きですよね。
I think you're plenty hot. I'm just gonna be real.
十分セクシーだと思うぞ
There you go.
本当
See?
ですか？
gotta know what to say to these girls.
おせちで
You
も
got,
美
you,
味しい
you
です。
got, you gotta, you gotta be,
政治じゃないさ
gotta be aggressively positive. You know,
その
you can't be like, oh, yeah, you know.
意外
Am I excited for the RGC summit next month? Hell yeah! I can't wait.
ああ、胸ですか？
Project Sentry or Stranger Than Heaven or whatever is absolutely my most anticipated game.
あげてる
はい。それにパッドとかいろいろ入れてるんですよ。盛りまくってるんです。
パッと
あれ？桐生さん？なんか元気なくなっちゃいま
Judgment
した。
3.
あ
You know what my only beef with Judgment is, and Siric would appreciate this, is
あ一人にさせてくれ
I hate that you can't change Yagami's clothes.
変な桐生
I
さ
think
ん。
it's annoying, especially in Lost Judgment where he has a bunch of clothes and you just can't even like dress up as them. You know,
他人は気にしてないもんさ
it makes it so hard for me to just hang out in Premium Adventure because I just see Yagami's like pristine thigh gap in his tight ass jeans and it's like, oh my god, dude, I can't keep looking at this man all day. You know.
そうでもないさ
でも実際どうなんですか？
Oh, the first person clue hunting areas. Yeah, I don't like those either. Judgment, Lost Judgment don't do detective work that great, you know.
少し話を聞かせて
No, not
ほ
even in
しい
Premium
な
Adventure mode, man. You can't just change clothes. It sucks. Oops, I forgot. There was a woman once. Kiryu would never get over that.
手の女はいねえがかつては心に決めた愛しい女がいた
Especially since Lost Judgment, like, it's so disappointing because Lost Judgment has, like, you know, what many people call the best combat system. It has, like,
そうなんですか。
probably the biggest map, you know.
俺がもっと気を向けられていたら
Like, it's stupid to go to school every day and just wear, like, the same pants and black jacket every day, you know.
後
Like,
悔する日もたまにあるんだ
and a skateboard, yes. I mean, there's so much style in Lost Judgment, and they don't allow you to express any of that.
桐生さん。
It's really too bad.
すまん重くなって
Which is why I love Kiwami 2 so much, because it's like Kiwami 2 is
正直めちゃくちゃ重い
the
です。
last Kiwami 2. Well, I guess like a Dragon Gaiden, right? But Kiwami 2 is the last full Yakuza game with Kiryu and the Dragon Engine, because I prefer the Dragon Engine much more than the previous games. You know, Yakuza 0 and Kiwami.
説得力ないですけどね。
The Yakuza 3 template, right, of these games. I vastly prefer the Dragon Engine physics, the slowness of the combat, the weight of it.
思わなかったさ
Normal. Oh, I did not. Which answer did I get wrong? Yes, you can beat the hell out of high school students. I know. I like just talking about Lost Judgment now makes me want to reinstall it. Oh my god, you're so high level. Just a big word normal across her face. I know. You're average, Koyuki. You didn't compliment me enough. Equipment box. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is my gear. Got the War God Talisman here. I love having infinite heat moves, man. I'm glad in Pirate Yakuza I was able to build up Majima well enough to have his heat moves a refill, because he only has that one bar, Sirik, right? It's so annoying. Okay, club management. Absences. Oh, what happened to Onamichiko? Did she just like quit? Day off. Oh, wow. She had a terrible time. Okay, girl. Move you off. Okay. Give you a day off too. Okay, so thanks for making me pay attention to these the gold and platinum. Okay, I guess B is, what does B stand for? And super, I guess. Seiko's a super. So we'll get another super in there. This is Kiwami 2. Crazy Eddie. Her oranges tried out Morgana. Oh my god. Very good, very good. We'll have 1B. You could level up. Alright, got 3 gold, 2 supers. Kana can be replaced by... There you go. The normal girl, Koyuki. B bronze, S silver, gold, G platinum. Gotcha. Thank you, Morgana. That makes sense. Okay. Got 2 golds, 2 silvers, 3 golds. 3 golds, 2 silvers, 2 bronzes, and 1 platinum girl. I think that makes sense. Alright. Why did I give her the gray dress? Did I like that more? Oh, it's just, I'm just min-maxing. That's it. I guess that's it. What dress makes her funnier? She'll never get funnier. Okay. Even with that outfit. All right. I don't understand why the cheaper thing is better for stats than the corsage. Like, when was the last time you recruited? Not in a while. How do I recruit in this game? I just walked around and would just collect girls. That's how I recruited. So yeah, so that's why I'm missing all the other ones. I barely touch. Like I completed the shit out of the Yakuza 0 mini game, but I barely touched the one in Kiwami 2. That's why I'm here. The more expensive thing is upgrading stats you've already maxed. Gotcha. Interesting. I think I have other stuff that brings down her funny more. That's funny. When you think about it. This is wild. Oh, eyeshadow. Black and fair. Eyeliner. Lipstick. I'm not really a big fan of lipstick, so that's why I just let them go in pretty dry, but that looks good. Oh. Foundation here. There you go. Very natural. You gotta be natural eyes. There you go. K-san. I remember Sirik says so Sirik here is of course the illustrious guides writer for the Yakuza games over like the last 2 decades. But I remember when I last played Judgment and when I had to dress up Saudi, I accidentally turned into K-san. Yeah. I let them go in pretty dry. Solid Dove, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, screw those guys. This is a real stream. Oops. Paradise League. All right, let's go. Oh wait, no. We got some girls here that aren't like tip top. There's a gold here, and all right, headmistress. Now's your time to shine. Level you up. Or should I be min-maxing like the levels? Orange smile usually fine. Yeah, but should I be like min-maxing the levels? Like should I be putting the Oboran or whatever here? Just to get her at a higher level. Silver, like, should I be? You want a top team? All right, she's elegant and everything. So, she's funny though. She'll make up for the funniness. Alright, Tomomi is also pretty funny and sexy and cute. I mean, you also want funny girls in your hostess club, you know. The top girls are top girl for the rank battle. So there's some strategy here.
お客様
Wow, look at their outfits. So diverse. I want to go there. You know?
いらっしゃいませお客様
Hey April, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by.
ようこそ
Yeah, you're just in time for my sexy stream. Ooh, rich. All right, there you go. Towel.
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
So a lot of the hostess clubs I go to, they would have like little snacks, Chex Mix, nuts. Here, we'll give you a bronze one. Poor guy. Yeah.
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
Got the ashtray
店
going.
長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
Johnny says, hear me out. What if a hostess club had only funny girls? Sounds like a good time to me. Hell yeah.
ようこそ
And yeah, you would want to hang out with the funny girls actually, you know? Like you actually want to be entertained, you know?
お会計です
Check already. See if you can hang on. Oh, there you go. Alrighty, your party time now.
ここで1分が経過しました。 助けを求めてるよう
Only
に
thing
見
you
え
know from
ます
host clubs
が
is from anime. I mean, yeah, it's Reef. Yes, class.
当社員店長、さりげなくフォローします。
Particularly Gintama. Yeah, I mean, it's such a huge part of male business culture in Japan. You know, like you need to,
お会計で
if
す
you want, if back then, if you wanted to be a, oh fuck. If you wanted to become a successful businessman, you need to know how to navigate these. You know.
当社員売上が
If you don't, then you'll be a nobody. You'll be a loser. You know.
ようこそ当社員
Unless host clubs had stand stat like this, I'd be ass at it. Probably. Yeah.
お会計ですね
Give gift. You be the loser piss boy. Yeah.
助けを求めて
Yeah,
る
you
よう
would be
に
the
見
loser
え
piss
ます
boy.
が
You be the one who is
当社員店長、さりげなく
party
フォローします。
pooper. You're not cool. You're not one of the guys. You know. So that's the thing. Like I have actually, so I have a contact with the Korean mafia. You know, like straight up. And I stopped hanging out with them because they were assholes. And like I had a really good buddy in the Korean mafia, and I knew his wife. And then like we just been hanging out and like in the VIP room or whatever like that. And he would like treat her like shit, like not his wife, like the girl that he was like cheating on her with at the hostess club. And he would just like treat her like shit. And then one day I was just like, you know what, guys, I'm leaving, and I just like stopped hanging out. Or you get a bronze. I might
最後まで油断はできないぞ。
want to do a. Okay, we'll get one more customer in. Let's see if we can extend this. Oh, there you go. Okay.
ありがとうございます
Can I maximize this? See if I can get a wait for a customer to come in. Otherwise, I'm gonna do the time.
いらっしゃいま
Oh, hey, Chalbot, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, there you go. Rich time. Now fever. I'm glad I waited. Boom.
オーシャインフィーバータイムだ
Yes. Oh.
お会計ですね
Chabot, you're just in time for the fever. Thanks so much. You're so handsome. You're so cool and so funny. Thank you so much for the 2-1 sub. You're so funny and so cool and very handsome, and you're so smart at business. And
お待たせしました
I think you have a great future ahead of you. Fever time, yes. So Chabot, because you tier 1 sub, I'm gonna shower you with compliments because you entered Gene Park's host
お
club.
会計ですね
You know, actually, you know what? That should be a running theme, shouldn't it? Huh? Gene Park's host club, Friday nights.
ありがとうございます
助けを求めてるように見えますが
So no. Yeah. So I actually I won't tell you how I got involved in Korean Mafia or where I made those connections. But they knew of me when I moved to Hawaii.
失礼します
And I was looking for a job when I was in Hawaii. And doesn't matter. And I started hanging with a bunch of Korean Mafia types. And then they asked, "Oh, we're gonna mash."
どんなおもてなしを見せてくれるのか
パーティ
Get
ーは
that
こ
mash
れから
in.
だ
See, I never played this game before, so this oil ban. I swear this oil ban mechanic is like new to this game. Like this was not in Yakuza 0, wasn't it?
楽しいですね
When the check comes in during a fever, either praise the girl or give the girl a award to get HP back. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was not in 0. Yes, thank you. But yeah, I was hanging out this one karaoke place, and I was hanging out with a bunch of them, and I'll remember forever the night where I got offered to help run an underground a gambling ring. Just playing cards, just an underground casino, illegal casino, right? And this was just when I moved to Hawaii in like 2006, you know. And yeah, they asked me like, "Hey, well, you're new in town. You seem really smart, and you seem like a good guy. Would you like to run this card house with me?" And I was like taking a piss. Like it was like this bright bathroom. I was like, "Look, Daehong, I'm making up these names, but like, look, Daehong. I just moved to Hawaii. I just got here. I'm trying to find like a regular job, you know, like a regular decent job. Because you know, I used to sell drugs, you know. I was like, I don't want to do that, you know. I also got offered to be a mule, a meth mule, from Guam, Hawaii, and I turned that down too. That was a lot of good money, man. That was about $10,000 to $15,000 a month that I was leaving on the just leaving behind. But I was like, I don't want to sell meth, you know. And I've never sold meth before. I've never done that. But yes, they asked me if I wanted to be a meth mule, and I was like, no, thank you, I'm good. And then so that's why I was like, you know, I'm good on also, like Mr. Bacon has said, the urinal is the exact place to recruit somebody to run a card house. Yeah. And I was like, you know, I'm still trying to find a job, and I was applying to places. I literally applied to like Cinnabon, GameStop, fucking Starbucks, like, cause I had to leave Guam. I needed to leave Guam. Earlier today, I was talking about how much like Guam traumatized me. It's not a good experience. It was definitely like the darkest days where I was like deep into my drug addiction and like the drug world and everything like that. And it's like I needed to leave, you know. And Guam is a real sinkhole for that kind of activity, where you can get real lost in it, and that's why there's so much addiction. There's so much crime there. My old buddy, who used to own the biggest strip club on Guam, Club G Spot, he was a meth addict, and he's half Korean too, and he knew that he had a huge problem. So he forced himself to move to Korea because in Korea it's impossible to get drugs because if you're selling drugs and you find this in the news with all the K-pop stars who get fucking busted and go to jail for having weed, just weed, right? Like, oh my god, this Korean movie star sold weed. We're gonna shun them from society, like they're Israelis who don't join the IDF, you know. That's basically what it is. My buddy knew that if he needed to clean up like hardcore, he would just have to move to Korea and just force himself to like not be on drugs. Happy ending. He's super happy now. He's super clean. He owns this like really popular like barbecue restaurant around like the suburbs or whatever like that. Found a beautiful wife. And he's totally clean. But what's funny is I actually visited him like a year later, so he was like still super alcoholic, and he hadn't met his wife yet. So, when I went out with him to Korea, we actually got into a fight one time. Not me and him, like me, him, and like these other guys who didn't like me because I was American, and they knew I was American. They knew we were American. And I kind of started the fight, so like I was about to be arrested. And then the bouncers were holding me down, and then my buddy, we'll call him Gary. His name did start with a G, but Gary said, "Gene, get ready to run." I said, "Gary, what are you talking about?" And he says, "Gene, run!" And then he had a bottle in his back pocket, and he smashed the bottle over the bouncer's head. And then immediately everyone at the club and the bouncer started jumping Gary. And I was able to break free. I literally ran out of the club. I ran into the middle of the street, like Captain America, just waking up from World War II, from being thawed out. I ran into the middle of the street. I jumped into the first cab I went into, plopped like 20,000 won into his lap, and says, "Just drive. Just get me out of here." And he says, "You got it, mister." He said it in Korean, and yeah, I left. And yeah, my buddy Gary, he got arrested. But the great thing about being arrested in Korea for assault is that it's not a big deal. People fight in Korea all the time. So the nice thing though is that like you would actually want to, if you are super drunk, you can't drive, and all the transits are closed. You don't want to spend money on a hotel, you know. So the smart thing to do is probably pick a fight with a cop. Just fucking assault them, and then they'll arrest you, and then boom, you got a place to stay for the night. It's great. So that's what he got, and he had to pay just a couple $100 fine, which I helped pay for. And I took him out to a nice steak dinner the next day, and I was like, "Dude, thanks, Gary." Yes, assaults are not that big of a deal, but weed is. Yes, exactly. That's you know, like every society has some weird quirks of society. You know, like why is this the priority? And yeah, Koreans fighting is not a big deal, you know, which is why it happens all the time. But yeah, shout out to Gary. He's leading. He is leading a perfectly healthy, beautiful life. It is a life I am envious of. I wish I was running a successful restaurant business with a beautiful wife and a beautiful family with kids and everything like that. Totally clean, you know. You know, the lack of care about assault in Korea makes sense after watching the K-drama Bloodhounds. Yes. People just hit each other all the time in Korea. They were getting into big brawls, and cops did not give a fuck. Yes, because if you did, then it's just a lot more paperwork for what? For what? You know. They're just gonna get out, you know. Maybe I should watch that too. It'd be really funny. Remind me. DM me Morgana later to watch that. I might actually want to watch it. Alright, let's do a little bit more. Management. I am about to do the championship, so let's do HP at. Let's get her in there. Do you think they could do it in a night? I don't know. so funny to look at girls' HP for managing. I always also forget to look at their salary. There's so much to like actually pay attention to if you actually want to like min-max this. But DM me on I guess on Blue Sky, because you know I just don't get any DMs on Blue Sky, so that would actually just stand out more, you know. How does feisty and everything work? I know. What am I doing here? I want to give these girls a break. She was just in my party, huh? No, she was not. All right, we'll get you in there. Oh, you're just in bronze. Get you in there. Miki-chan. We'll get the headmistress in there. We'll get the mama-sans in there. How about that? The Sea of Charlotte's actually Charlotte. You know what? I don't know which Charlotte you are, so you're absolutely right that there are like a lot of Charlottes back there. Hey, business in the area. Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't forget that. I actually did that a little bit of that last night, where I was walking around and trying to find businesses. So you're not vaccinating, but it's good to remember because I actually forgot about that too for a while. Oh, it's combat. Okay, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Charlotte. You're so pretty. Each rival club has their own districts which you can go to, and there you go.
助けを求めてるように見えますが
Yeah, this is the time in the host club where I would like probably be like touching your shoulder and like having like a little body contact, you know. I'd be like, is this okay? You know, yeah, you're good. You're nervous. I think I'm gonna hit fever earlier because I've been running out of time. I think I'll hit it at the top of the minute. Widget businesses, I don't know. That's the thing with Yakuza games, is that I just love them so much that I don't mind just walking around like all day, you know. Part of the reason why I hate my job as a games critic is I have to play all these new games, like Lost Soul aside, when I would really just rather just walk around the Yakuza game and just vibe out forever. That's why this is like probably like my second favorite series besides Resident Evil, you know. And I probably play Yakuza way more than Resident Evil, you know. Exactly. It's a vibe that's like cozy and it's like not as big as Grand Theft Auto, so like it's familiar, you know. It really feels like you're walking around your neighborhood, you know. That's why I love Shenmue as a kid too. Yes, exactly. Shenmue is my favorite. Shenmue is a huge reason why I love these games so much, is because I love Shenmue so much, but the game, you know, is so hard to play for many reasons. And refill ice. And yeah, it feels so much more alive than GTA because there's personability. You know, there's side quests where you're trying to be a regular at certain like bars or restaurants, right? And that doesn't really happen in GTA. You know. There you go. Oh, let's get to fever level 3. Hold on.
助けを求めてるように見えますが
Thanks. Let's see. Ladies' glass is a shot glass, so you can just pour water in there, right? Let's see if we can get one guy in. Okay, here we go. Are you rich? You're wearing a suit. You're average. God damn it. Give me the cherry. Alright. Oh, God. I forgot to check the times. They're all leaving. God damn it. Praise. Oh, you give. What'd you say? Gracious send off to. Or give the girl a reward to refill her HP? There you go. I'll do that. What prefers this version or the Yakuza 0 version? I mean, they're both kind of the same, I think. I don't know these games well enough to be able to determine which one is just better, you know? I prefer Kiwami too, you know, because I love the Dragon Engine, you know? And I like the way Kiryu feels in Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 6 more than, praise is free, giving a reward. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. Because I also need to make money, dude. So that's the whole reason. Seriously, the whole reason why I'm playing this game right now is because I need more money to. I screwed up. Why did I give her to the poor guy? I'm so stupid. I'm not locked into this game. But I need to make more money so I can sell, so I can buy stuff to the weapons guy to sell, so I can get more of those cool weapons. That's basically what I'm doing. Yes, it's so cool. I think it's so cool that you can walk into the stores in real time. You can just walk into Don Quixote. It's so immersive, you know. Can I do more free time? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so Don Quixote is actually literally open in Hawaii. So like, you know, I'm of course familiar with it because I've been to Japan. And they do play that song. Don 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 donkey donkey oh okay. So like that's all like real, you know. That's just how life is there. And then so as someone who actually has lived this life, like it's so immersive, you know. Oh god, oil baron every day, huh? That dude is spreading. He sure is. That's the money spread too. Almost 2 million. All right, we're gonna get the goddess rank. Or shine. Take out the league championship. Level up. I might not be able to finish the ranking matches because I am getting hungry. But I do want to keep playing until 6 o'clock, which is a longer stream than I usually do. I am trying to get more into the habit of streaming, right? Wait, hold on, I gotta lock in. We do double platinum. Or double platinum. We're gonna do double platinum, baby. Let me actually like order these around. Like, let me put a gold girl up here. You're already in. Oh no, I'm running on my gold girls. Oh, this is what you mean by not being topped off, huh? Silver, I should have a better pick of the litter though. Yes. 19. It's level 10. It's level 10, there we go. And then the 2 bronzes here. Because we're gonna get the pores. You girls need to put in some work, but I'm putting you on the bench for now. That's for sure. You kind of still have the most life, so I think I'm just gonna keep you in the roster. Or actually, no, maybe you. But maybe I bring you back then. There you go. She could use more life. There you go. Oh, okay. This is the Grand Championships. I wanna do good. Alright. So Morgana says, I found the best way to do this minigame is it's better to focus on the fans during the non-rank fights. I get them expensive gears, stuff to get more fans. And during the rank battle, spend as little money as possible. Don't give gives and shit to rank battles. Okay. How do I do regular nights actually? Like, is there? I didn't know you can play this game outside of the ranking. Regular is ranking match. Okay, gotcha. But now I'm in a championship, right? So. Oscar, real life. What's this game about exactly? It's about Yakuza and running a sex trafficking business, basically. Oh yeah. So before I forget, let me talk about how I used to recruit guys to come over. So on Guam, I dated a girl named Mika. That's not her real name, but she used to be at Club Hana, which is the bar that I used to go to that just had its license suspended last year. I'm sure it's open right now. But she quit Club Hana and she had enough money and experience saved up to start her own business as a mama-san, as an owner of a hostess club. So of course I wanted her to be successful. This is after she lied to me about her makeup set being stolen, by the way. So I was like, I was a total simp. I was like locked in, you know, unfortunately. So I was still with her. And she was dragging me around, and then to help her with her business, you know, on Guam is a heavily military American military presence. You know, a lot of people, probably most of you here know about Guam as mostly a military base. You know, that's, you know, imperialism, colonization, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. You know, but 30% of Guam's economy is the military. You know, military contractors, working for the military, that kind of thing. Yeah, Oscar, this is just a mini game. This is just like one part of the game. And then so my job, because Mika, I almost said her real name, Mika doesn't know English that well. Her English is pretty good, but you know, she's also got to work the bar, you know, and open the bar. So my job was to go around to the different like bars that military dudes, the different sailors, because it was mostly Navy on Guam, where sailors will hang out. Literally Shenmue. I'm not fucking kidding. I'll go to where I'll be like, can you tell me where the sailors are? And I'll go to where the sailors are, and I'll just hang out with these like white sailors, or like, you know, and just like buy them drinks, hang out with them for a bit, like be like the cool local dude, you know. And then I'll tell them like, hey, you guys want to hang out with some really cute girls? And they'll be like, fuck yeah, dude. Show us where the girls are at. And I'm like, I know this great place called Club Mama. I'll just call it Club Mama, which is actually remarkably close to the actual real name. I was like, I know there's a place called Club Mama, man. You know, it's just down the street. Let's go check it out. You know, they'll be so like sauced up and everything like that, and they'll be like so down to like just see a bunch of cute girls. And I'll just bring them in the bar. I'll be like, Mama, Mika, you know, I brought some new customers in. You know, and there were so many times where like these like young sailors, like they're like fucking like they're like 18, 19 years old, because the drinking age was 18 years old on Guam for when I lived there. They only just made it 21 like a couple years ago, maybe like 8 years ago. But like these young kids, 18, 19-year-olds, and like they would have no fucking idea what they're getting themselves into. They thought that I would just like bring them to a bar where just a bunch of cute girls, and they would like be suddenly so flirtatious because they're buying them a Bud Light, you know? And then they'll get the check at the end of the night, and it'll be like for like $200, $300, $400 to $500, and they'll be like, yeah, they're basically kids. And I was a kid myself. I was like 23, 24, so I was like their older brother, right? 22, 23, 24. Those were the years I was hanging out in Guam. So I'll be hanging out with my little brother sailor boys and bring them in, and they'll get the check and at the end of the night, and it'll be for $500, and they wouldn't know what to do, but they would just have to run it through the credit card, and then my girlfriend just made a lot of money. But then they would get hooked on the concept. They'll be like, okay, well, I guess I'm already in. Some of them will get hooked on the concept, and they will just keep coming back. So, and of course, you know, my girlfriend will give me some money on the side, you know. And again, I was a newspaper reporter for a really, really small town newspaper. This is again on Guam. I was making $23,000 a year. That was my salary. I started out with $22,000. I left Guam making $28,000 after 3 years. I got a $6,000 raise from $22,000 to $28,000. I was editor, bro. That was the assistant news editor, right? And the max I got paid was $28,000. So yeah, you bet your ass I was gonna hustle on the side and make some money and help my girlfriend be happy and help her make money so we can all make some money together. Yes, girls paying attention to you is a good feeling. I introduced that to these young kids who are just out of like Florida or Ohio, whatever. They signed up for the Navy, and now they're just in this shit fucking assignment on Guam. And then I introduced them to a beautiful place like Club Hana or Club Mama, like Club Forshine that we're about to see right here, and for them to be surrounded by beautiful women, pay attention to them, who call them handsome, who would grab them on the crotch like Metal Gear style, and call them and say, "Oh, you have big American dick, yeah? Your cock's so big, you know, so big that they'll just be squeezing it, you know, and they'll be like, oh my god, okay, here, have another drink or whatever. Leave me alone, you know." That doesn't happen in this game. No, it doesn't. Because I knew some girls that were fucking insane, and they would just sexually assault the customers, you know, to let them know, hey, it's okay. That's how we do things here on Guam, you know. Oh boy. All right. Well, let's do this championship game, and let me tell you about one more story I have. I think. I already forgot the story, because I'm kind of locked in on this ranking match right here. Oh my god, a Metal Gear theme host night, dude. Imagine, that's such a great theme. Imagine like if you have like young Revolver and old Revolver like there with you, right? Or old Snake and young Snake there with you. Can have Vulcan grab your junk, you know? Like a Dragon theme host night, of course, absolutely. You know, imagine like being surrounded by Kiryu and Ichiban. Oh, so good. Those are just battle butterflies. We did that secret training for this day. So like all this is like new. Like this is where the fantasy of the Yakuza series comes in, you know, because the Yakuza series is wonderful for being very realistic, but at the same time like complete like fantasy dreamland like nutso zone, right? Um, Eat a cheeseburger with Ichiban. Oh my god, you just made me so hungry for a cheeseburger right now. Or ramen, or a beef bowl. Ooh, I might get a beef bowl. You know, I think I will get a beef bowl. But yeah, until you have to deal with the four Heavenly Kings and the straight up bunkers. Yeah, so it's like that. This is where like the fantasy of like the Yakuza Hostess Club mini game comes in, where it's like it's a battle, it's an RPG system, it's esports. Like all of that stuff is like completely fake. Like that doesn't really happen. There's no ranking matches to get the best club. You're just the best club. That's it. You know. So that's why there'll be drama. So like you know like Kiryu would be recruiting girls from like other clubs, right? And then there'll be like rivalries because like you took my girl and like I took your girl, and that is real. That is real. Like you know like Kyung from Club Hana that I was talking about. Like she would recruit like a lot of girls from like other mama-sans, and then like I would go to the other bars and they're like, I don't understand why you fucking hang out with that fucking bitch Kyung, you know. And I'd be like, well, that's where Mika works, so that's where I'm at. And be like, okay, Gene, whatever, you know. Um, I don't know. Is this every Yakuza game? No, it's not. It's not. I think Kiwami 2 in the series where it wasn't in 4, right? It definitely wasn't in 4. I think they only started this in 0, and then they added in 2. But I'm absolutely I'm certain that it wasn't in 4. Was not in 5. I don't think that's in 3. So I think they started in Yakuza 0, and then they put it forward to Kiwami 2, which is I think should be the latest game on the actual historical timeline, because the Yakuza games actually take place in the year that they're released, you know, which is kind of the fun thing. So that's why like a Dragon Gaiden, which came out in 23. So Yakuza 2 has a very basic version of this. Yakuza 3 has a #1 hostess maker where you're training individuals. Okay. So they've been having this for a while, but they kind of phased it out in Yakuza 5, I think, because that's when like it was a release around a time when hostess clubs were like kind of like not becoming super popular anymore. Yes, and Yakuza 0 has a modern version, this minigame that we're familiar with. So they really built out the minigame. Which is so funny to do. So like this is like a period piece, if anything, of because businesses like this are kind of rare now, and I don't know. Like maybe I'm only saying they're rare because they're not here in DC. That's for sure. You know, and trust me, I looked. It's also in Fist of the North Star. That's interesting. Yeah. But yeah, businesses like this have been kind of like you know like becoming less mainstream, especially in Asian culture. So that's why they've been phased out of the Yakuza games. So that's why like a Dragon Gaiden, which came out in 2023 Oscar, has references to ChatGPT there, because like that's how modern these games are. That's why this is one of my favorite series of all time. Still standing around gossiping. My, you must be quite confident today, Forshine. He's back. I thought we fired you, Kana-chan. Oh, see, hey, there you go. See, so this shit actually happens. Don't tell me this place has become a shelter for abandoned strays. They would talk shit like that. They will call you a stray dog. Dude, I totally had some girls just be called stray dogs before. It's fucked up. That's not... You want to repeat that? I think I just heard you bad-mouthing Kana-chan, and you wouldn't dare. Okay, so these girls would actually fight, too. Okay, more... I love how this is just unlocking more stories for me. Mika, my ex-girlfriend who was a mama-san, she would get into fights with other girls. And there was one fight in particular where it was so vicious that I tried to break them apart because they were both my friends. One obviously being my girlfriend. Yes, the fantasy is that this is a club with a happy family club where everyone's friends and working together and nobody fights. But then you fight the competition. But Mika would fight girls because there would be internal competition, man. Because these girls are fighting for customers, right? So she would fight the other girls, and there was one time where like she got real bloody, and I came between these girls, and the blood got on me, you know. And I just got off work again. I was a newspaper reporter. I was getting off work at 11 p.m. I just wanted to rest and hang out with some beautiful girls and get drunk. And Mika would start fighting, and she would like seriously like scratch and punch these girls, and like the blood would get on my shirt, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm not here for this drama. Mika, you're an adult. You're older than me. You can handle this on your own. And I would just go to other bars, and I'll never forget when I went to another bar, and the bartender, Alexis, that's her real name because she's not scandalous. Alexis was like, Gene, you have blood on your shirt. I said, oh, don't worry, it's not mine. And she's like, who is this? It's like, it's my girlfriend's. And I'll be like, wait, no, I didn't cause it. She's fighting someone else. She wasn't fighting me. We weren't fighting. So I promise you, I'm not hitting my girlfriend. She's hitting someone else, and that girl's blood is on me. And that's how Yakuza 0 opened up. Yes, exactly. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, when I'm playing these fucking games, like I recognize so much of myself. It's crazy. I'm not like conceited to say, oh, I'm not Kiryu. I'm like the hottest guy around. Like no, I'm just saying that they nail the Asian ruffian thug lifestyle so well, like that you can tell that they've actually lived it too, you know. Because yeah, sometimes you just get into a fight and there's just blood on you, and people are like, why is there blood on you? And it's like, it's not mine, you know. They like again the mahjong houses here, they're completely accurate representations of how these underground gambling houses will look like. You know, the fantasy again, like which we were talking about, the Yakuza fantasy is when the underground casino club becomes like everything that's underneath where the informer, the florist is. You know, like all that is like the fantasy. That secret fashion show, underground fashion show, trade underneath the mall in Hawaii, like that's not real in Hawaii. You know, there are underground places in Hawaii. But they're never that big. They're never going to take up the whole... They're never going to be a whole dungeon. Yes, that part's not real. But these games blur the line so funnily, and they exaggerate like certain... the counterfeit jeans ring, yes. Like there is, of course, counterfeit clothes operations in Hawaii. Absolutely. But they're never that big, and they're never that dramatic. Shurtol, thanks for the raid. Holy crap. I appreciate you. You're so handsome and you're so cute. You're so beautiful. You're so talented, I think. Liz, how's it going? I'm just going to compliment Liz. You're so beautiful. You're so talented because she's just a good friend of mine. Thanks for hanging out. I'm doing this thing where... So I'm practicing now. I'm basically workshopping this theme stream that I'm going to do, where it's a host club and I'm the host, and every time you sub or do anything, I just compliment you and you know, buff up your ego. Hello friend. Hey Liz. I'm okay. I'm just exhausted. How are you? I'm exhausted too. You've been doing so much. You always do so much, Liz. I'm always like taken aback by how much you do. You've done so much since we first met, which we haven't met sadly, but you know we will. Whenever you go to show up to Gene stream, fever time. Yes, exactly. She looks exactly like a girl that I knew. Her, Aika. So this is Foreshine, eh? Not bad, not bad. Allow me to introduce you. This is Paradise League's champion and #1 of the Osaka Heavens Goddess Club. Aika, the party queen. Hell yeah. Can it be? Yes, official horrible. You're so handsome and you're so sexy. You know. Aika, teach them what it means to face the Kanzaki group. Teach them to fear. Seriously, dude, that's so not my style. What? She's a party queen. Come on. Group this, group that. I so don't care. I'm here to part. Exactly, girl. Exactly, Aika. I know you. I've seen your face before in real life. I'm here to party, okay? So how about we leave it at that? Ike is a Gato, but in Gabriel Valley, in a Valley Girl accent, yeah. Oh, is she, you recognize her, Gene, because she's modeled after an adult actress. Uh-oh. Is April still here? She would know exactly who this is. Do you know which actress it is? Oh my god. Did I just get caught? Tell me the name of the actress. Maybe I do know her name. Anyway, what a downer this trash talker is. Just enjoy the match, right? Yeah, it's the right attitude. I think her stage name is literally Aika. I mean, obviously, I, enjoy porn as much as anyone else can. I don't remember Aika, so. But again, I'm not an expert in this. I'm not as studious as my friend April, who has gone viral for seeing gifs of like Japanese adult video, JAV, and being able to not only recognize the star's name, but recognize exactly like the serial number of like the videos, because each of these videos have like little serial numbers. All these girls are adult actresses, I think. I'm not saying this to introduce me to some names. Yeah, I probably could have. Yeah. It's the Cabaret Club Grand Prix Paradise League Championship Battle. Facing the reigning champion, Osaka's Heaven's Goddess is the new caliber Club Fushai. And they top out the party queen and bring down the champagne tower that is the Kanzaki group. Silk Song, Silk Song is $20? That's crazy. All the planets used for karaoke are real people. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh my god, that bar brings me back. He's got aura. Yakuza games are just aura offs, basically. Oh my god. Okay. This is a real shit. Miki, go. I'm actually a little nervous. I need to make money. It's there's a lot of pressure once you see the other bar fill up, It's like, oh no. Like my customers they're not filing in yet. Maybe I should have gone around to more restaurants and fill them up. But it's okay, we'll catch up. That's the storytelling right now. We're the underdog. Ooh, Rich! Platinum Plus, baby. There you go. Gene, is this the first time doing the whole cabaret quest for Kiwami 2? Yes, it is. I've never done this before. I never finished it. I never even bothered. Because I beat the game, and I'm just like, alright, I don't need to beat this. Yeah, but when I logged back in, I was like, wait, why haven't I beat? Why didn't I beat this? Poor. Right. Oh shit, she's already fevering. Okay, you're gonna blow your alert early. Alrighty. I'm in for a treat. It promised so good. Oh wow, there's an actual like interesting storyline. That's awesome. I'm excited. Should I be popping my my fevers early, you think? Just like they do? Especially since I got the rich person here and we still got some time. I would? Okay, I'll do that now. Rich guy. Ah, damn it. God damn it. Alright. Ah, I'm just leaving. That sucks. Alright. Praise girl. Oh wait, no, I should be giving gifts. Shit. Oh please. Okay, there you go. Ladies glass. Yes. Please stay longer. Oh, please. Oh, you're just poor. Okay, whatever. Don't worry about giving gifts. Okay. Wow, you guys are all experts in this fucking game. Crazy. I have the right crew here. All right, we're catching up. We're catching up.
お会計ですね
Stand session. Yes. There we go. Rich guy, hang out here.
いらっしゃいませ
Oh, that's right. I gotta maximize my money. You're correct. You're correct. That is what I gotta do. Oh my God, Kana. We'll give you Yuriko. I want to save Kana for another possible rich client. We're zooming past. We're catching up. We're catching up, baby.
お会計ですね
Thank you very much. I might do another fever. Because we might get the rich. Oh. No, I'm not gonna do another fever. I think we're good. Especially since we get this guy out here.
お会計ですね
Thank you very much. That's right. I don't have to worry about the girl's HP because we're in the ranking match now. We'll wait for one more person before I pop off the fever again. Average, okay. Average is good. You'll get a gold. All right, let's pop the fever again. All right, we're minute in anyways too, so we might as well. And maybe we can pop it again
ここで
soon.
2分が経過
いらっしゃいませお客様 お会計ですね
Slight more friends for word of mouth. We do need that. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win this. Coming close though. I do need more fans probably. I'll probably have to do that off stream or something. Alright. We're
ようこそご社員お会計ですね
Oh, I make their fever lower. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we're about to pop fever again then soon. Definitely. Alright, you get whoever. Yeah, let's pop it again, baby. Screw it.
タイムだ
Keep going. We only got 30 seconds left anyways.
いらっし
So.
ゃいませお客様
I swear to God, if he's rich though. Okay, you're good, you're poor.
助けを求めてるように見えますが
お会計ですね
Oh my God, am I gonna win or no? I'm a little scared, guys.
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています
This is a little concerning.
もう限界
ようこ
Oh
そ
my
助けを求めてる
God.
ように見えますが店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています
You might be spending more money than me. You're right. That's right. We do have the end game tally to deal with.
お会計ですね
Yeah, go tell your other poor friends about the place. Actually, no. Maybe they'll tell the rich friends, right? Okay, I'm winning. Okay, I should have won. Oh no, they fevered. Holy shit.
放射員に急に疲れが
Oh my God, this is fucking crazy. Oh my God.
超お金持ち
Oh shit, oil baron in house. This will push me in the edge. This will give me the
打
edge.
球はこれからだ
Yeah, Morgana, this is it. I'm winning.
楽
Yes.
しいですね放射員
Woo.
最高
Yeah, that's right. We got the oil baron in house. That's right.
終了果たして勝負の行方は
We did it. Wow, that was close. Only 200,000 yen. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to definitely recruit some girls for sure, and make some fans. And the winner is. So I'm actually not. So I haven't been. I don't know the story from the beginning, because it's been so long since I started this, and I'm only catch up. Like this is like me just catching up. You're a crow too, Aika-san. Just what I expect from the party queen. Oh please, with that nickname, all the same. Can't remember the last time I had such an exciting match. I know. It was sweet. I had fun too. Impossible. Back-to-back losses at a club to a club as disheveled as Foreshine. This is preposterous. Are your numbers even botted likes for Forshine? Hey, boss man, that's totally bogus. You know it. So maybe zip it. Forshine's a startup club, and I mean like everything about it. Your bond is tight, and we lost because we couldn't compete. That's the fantasy, Sirik. So the rival club is actually the club you ran in Yakuza 0? Oh, no kidding. Oh, it's become corrupted by this guy. Wow. Are you for real right now? God, you're so lame. You know what? I quit. Ooh, she's joining us. Hey, tough stuff. Got room on your roster for me.
Nani?
Nani? Nani? I scoped you a while back while we battled. Fortune has got it going on. I love this song. Like you're all great friends. That's a fantasy. That we're all great friends. I think I have way more fun here than with that stick in the ass. Glad you asked. Saves me the trouble of hunting you down. It sure does. There's lore to this. Oh my god, what you dropping right now? I told you from the start. Girls gotta live, honey. Thought you could tame the lioness? Well, I choose my own pride, you know. Ugh. You were such a bad guy to start, boss man. But I think I found a new line to follow. Wait, what? Keep me purring, Mr. Manager. Oh my god, dude. That's exactly the kind of talk that would get you simping. I see, even those girls know it too. They're like, they're game recognized game, as they say. Have it your own way. You always put parties above Goose profit. Anyways, no real loss to us. This is ridiculous. I know. Do you realize Executive League is up next? They'll tear you apart even if you just try to out party them. A club like this couldn't hope to make their grade. We'll just have to try and see. No, I'll make sure your place before you do whatever it is you call try. I'll make sure you know your place before you do whatever it is you call trying. Got it? I'm sorry, I can't read. What? Whatever. And don't let the door hit that stick up your butt. On the side. It's great to have you, Aika-chan. Totally. With me around, this club's really gonna pop off. That's true. I'm totally stoked and fab and legit. Oh, Yuki-san. Zaki. Hey, I wanted to tell you that it's time to pull the trigger on the plan. Okay. No, nothing that drastic. We can see that for we need a real ace in the hole, which I doubt. I just underestimated them, that's all. This plan will crush four shines. Don't let me down, okay? You and I, we're bound by the same fate. Of course. Oh ho 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 ho. And Zaki-kun, you gonna do it? Yes. Not perfect by any means, but any real cheating would be far too obvious. As always, I can count on you to run the cover of operational adjustments. You're gonna bomb Fortune. Nothing the legendary Club Sunshine can't handle. Right, Yoda said. Oh no! No way! Even I know him. Wow, this is kind of crazy. Kiryu-san, this is a disaster. Betrayal. I know. What the hell? What's going on, dude? Okay, I did not expect any of this. I did not expect the story to like be storying right now. That's crazy. I can't believe I'm playing this old ass game, and it's still finding ways. Yes, I do see that. What the hell is going on? This is making me want to play Infinite Wealth again and play the Kiryu memories. Just replay the Kiryu memories. Just I feel like I probably missed something now because I just missed the whole lore. Because so much of Infinite Wealth was relying on like stuff that happened in like Kiwami 2, right, and Yakuza 2, especially. Oh, calm down. Panicking won't help. Whatever it is. Foreshine. Oh no! Just like Club Hana received a penalty from the Liquor Board Commission. This is so realistic for the tournament. What did we do wrong? We just got word from the organizers. We've been cited for using aggressive tactics and solicitations to artificially inflate sales. The executive leave has determined that we shall be allowed to field no more than 6 hostesses as penance. What? They can do that? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Is this actually like a gameplay thing? Yeah, I played the construction mini game. Wait, am I really debuffed now to 6 girls only? What? This does not happen in Yakuza 0. What is this gameplay's narrative design? They're accusing you of using Yakuza-style tactics to threaten customers that are coming inside. That's interesting. See, I mean, that's the thing. I did not use Yakuza-style tactics to lure sailors in. I would just tell them that there's a lot of hot girls, and they would just be like, oh, totally. I'll go. I would never stoop to threats. Neither would I, Kiryu. That's insane. Can we appeal this? You already have, but they were adamant. They said we'll be disqualified if we field any more than 6 girls. Man, that's crazy. Wow, I do gotta be recruiting. Wow, I think I might have to do that this weekend then. What do you mean I actually have to pay attention to this mini game and actually like worry about it? I swear to God, I didn't do that before. I gotta finish streaming myself. Oh, I didn't know you stream. Let me know where you stream too. Fine. Then our time is better spent coming up with solutions and complaining about what we can't change. I know it's frustrating, but we'll have to make sure 6 girls have the power of 8. Oh boy. The shoulda foresham will break under the false accusations. Due to someone's accusations. What? I'm getting an actual gameplay tutorial pop up here. So crazy. Foresham has received a member limit penalty. With this restriction, you have to compete in the executive limit league with a limit of up to 6 hostesses. What am I looking at here, man? Strength of each hostess will be even more important, so utilize dates and mini games on top of regular operations to maximize their efficiency. No kidding. But the executive league is full of big clubs. We got some pretty tough fights ahead of us. I might actually have to stop the stream because I actually think I need to read some guides from by Styric to help me through this. Yes, the customers are big wigs and execs with an eye for quality. Yes, I need money. That's the whole reason why I'm playing this is because I actually need money to buy some cool weapons to complete Kiwami 2. I'm actually wanting to complete Kiwami 2. The champion is called the Kamaracha Divine Queen, and the #1 girl is Shoko-chan. Impeccable technique and flawless smile have earned her the name the Perfect Queen. Yeah, so the more rich customers I get, the happier I will be. Nobody's ever seen her drop her smile, make a mistake, or even have an issue with a customer. The consummate professional. They must have some weakness, right? Not that I know of. Not even a fake account on the forum I lurk on could get it. I love these games. Could get the information. This was Shoko? Aika. Oh, Aika-chan. Yeah, we were just wondering if she had any weaknesses. Well, I'm no snitch, but if I had to say... Yeah, the wrestling girls be 0. What do you mean? Like, any girl who can smile all day isn't actually smiling inside, you know? She got her shields up. She's hiding herself then. Like a soft-boiled egg. Looks flawless, but one crack turned to mush. Koyoko-chan, you said to turn the stakes. Was that real? What was real? What did I miss? Tell me again. I want to see the real Shoko, the one who smiles from the heart. Oh, Shoko, the perfect queen. Is that an underground thing? Oh, wrestling girls? Wrestling betting girls. I never experienced that myself. Obviously, in Japan, there are a lot of bars where girls who are wrestlers can pay them to slap you. So I would not be surprised if that exists. You know, earlier today we were talking about soaplands, and it's like, you know, there's a lot of weird things about like the sex work and the red light districts. You know, there is literally a place in Seoul called Hooker Hill, where the women are prostitutes, of course, and you are literally window shopping for. Yeah, sex work gets weird. Who knew? You are literally window shopping for women. You just go down the street, this hill, and it's literally just women dancing or like texting on the phone, like in like red lights or like whatever lights they have, and you just say like, "Hey, I want that girl that's out in the window," and they're like, "All right, we'll bring her in," and that's how it goes. Um, and in Korea, especially, if you want to go to a soap land, which is a massage parlor, which is basically again a brothel, you're just going there to have sex. If you want to go to a soap land, look for a barber shop, like the little swirly things that they have outside the barber shops. If you see that everywhere, you know that you're in the red light district. The barbershop pole, yes. Um, yes. If you see a bunch of barbershop poles, you know that you are surrounded by brothels, by soap lands at that point. You can just walk in and just have sex with whoever you want. You know, maybe not whoever you want, whatever. But you're gonna go there to have sex. So, um, I never went to one of those places. I did try out one place though, and you know, it was called a kisbang, you know, like PC bang, a PC cafe. But this was so bang means basically cafe in Korean. So PC bang is where like all those people who be like playing League of Legends and like killing themselves because they haven't eaten at all and they just be hanging out at the PC cafe, the PC bang, playing games all day. There was these places in Korea called the kisbang where you can go in there and you can just make out with girls. So I did that. Like that was my way of kind of like flirting with that world a bit, and it was fun. It was just I just went in there. I said, "Hey, I'm from America. I'm Korean, but I'm from America." And she's like, "Yeah, I could tell." And we just made out for like an hour. That was it. But that did not have a barbershop pole because that's trying to differentiate itself from like an actual sex place. Um, Shoko, the perfect queen. Uh-oh. This is so dramatic. This is so cool. I love this. I love this series. There's so much layers to it. Thanks for coming, Shoko. I take it you heard the news. Yes. I heard you sprung a trap before Shine. Uh-oh. Indeed. It's not that I don't trust you. After Kana and Eka, any further losses would affect the group adversely. I've ensured a definitive win for us. You don't hold by taking such measures against me, do you? No, if failing isn't an option, then you've done each. I love that each girl has their own color theme. I know, it's great. Then you've done what you had to be done. Wow, she's pretty. Exactly. They can tout themselves as a club with bonds or such tripe, but it means nothing without the manpower. It's all about the power of friendship. It's like a JRPG again, right? It's all about making connections and not, you know, allowing yourself to depend on others, right? The match is decided before it happens, but they'll struggle like drowning rats. Strike the final blow, would you? Very well, sir. Ah, good help is hard to find these days, and your smile is as perfect as ever. You are dismissed. A pleasure as always. Kirara, you're sure pairing her with a scheme like this won't hurt her pride? She knows what's at stake, and she's a true professional. You would never let her emotions get the better of her. Right, Yoda-san? Oh my god, I forgot Yoda-san's here. Right, yes, I think you have the right of it. What are you doing here, bro? Wow, she looks great too. Her makeup. I suppose we'll see. Shoko. Gosh. I don't know. I feel like I should walk around and recruit a little bit because we got some time. I think I'll hang out for a little bit. I'm having fun talking to you guys. And 100% watching it. I'm surprised there isn't a K-drama about running hostess clubs. Like, you know how like The Office is having like a sequel, but it's in a newspaper. Imagine like a mockumentary like at a hostess club. Oh my god, dude. This needs to happen already. I've only gotten K-drama recently. Yeah. They're intense. A lot of violence too, right? Like, it's so dramatic. Ouch, I hate this one.
手間取らせやがって。
We need some more money, that's for sure. And any little bit will help. Yeah, I need to get these restaurants. Man, playing Yakuza games always makes you so hungry too, because then you just hear like the sizzle of like, you know, teppanyaki. Oh, I'm totally gonna order some Japanese food after this. Sushi. I never really got into K-drama that much. Because I feel like my life is already a K-drama, so it's like, why do I need to watch something that is already what I'm like? Oh yeah. So Oscar, you were wondering if Oscar's still here. People were wondering like what kind of game is this? This is the game. This is more of the game. Now Okonomiyaki. That sounds like, oh my goodness. I know. Definitely want something nice and fried for sure. Or some teppanyaki. I think I'll get some steak. But I might actually go to this really good sushi place nearby my place. I haven't been there in a while. I might just walk in. Good. Wait, Gene, would you play the Yakuza Silly mod? I'm not sure. I kind of like Yakuza being silly as it is already, you know. What is in the silly mod? What happens in there? Oh my god, why am I fighting so much? Do I have the... Oh, I have this fucking thing on, that's why. God damn it. I'm trying to run through it. Get away from these guys. Try to find a new business. Let's fight this guy. Not the charismatic. I know, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think the last time I was playing this, I just wanted... Like, oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was actually trying to grind money through fights. Just to just beat that up a bit. Oh, hype Arumon. That actually sounds cool then. Yeah, I might try that. Sure, why not? Get kicked. Oh god. At least I can sell that. If you notice, I don't have auto camera follow on because I actually like being able to like walk around like this, you know, like it's such a vibe to just like, you know, just do a little cinematography on my own, you know. That's what I just do with these games, man. I just walk around and just like hang out and vibe out and pretend that I'm Kiryu, you know. And a huge reason why I love the Yakuza games too is not just because they remind me of Shenmue, or Shenmue, but they also remind me of my favorite series growing up, which was River City Ransom, the Kunio-kun games. You know, Kiryu basically looks like Kunio. They have like the same outfit. Both games are about running around, just both are open world RPGs. But this is on Nintendo, by the way, or the arcades. Both are open world RPGs where you run around, beat people up, collect weapons, right, and fight people with weapons. And we just open the pause menu. I can see that there. Okay. This right here. Ooh, I have $9 million. That's good stuff. Okay. Here we go. The partner shops. I see. Go. That's right. I completely forgot about this. Coffee. Okay. All right. So I got all the partner shops in the first round. I can finish this off, but I might as well get him some off the top from this league. I'll need all the help I can get. Coffee karaoke. Um, no, fake face chan. Don't worry about it, man. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube on my Gene Park YouTube channel. So if you missed out, but thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you. Coffee Koyoki. All right. Wait, I can't. I can't tell where they are though. They marked the shops to partner with. Oh, you just had to know Japanese or just guess. Oh, that's crazy. But then I don't know where Coffee Kuroki is, right? Because it's like these shops aren't open shops. You know, these are just part of the background, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just gotta scrape and hit the wine glasses. Yeah, I mean so like the list will help to tell me that whether I like swept, I guess, the place or not. Here you go. Pizza ni. Oh man, now I want pizza. But yeah, River City Ransom, Kunio-kun, like those are my favorite games. You know, I love River City Girls. River City Girls is my favorite game of all time. Not my favorite game of all time, but you know, I just love them so much. And so the Yakuza games are not just like Shenmue, but also like this is like modern day Kunio-kun, you know? I just think that's so beautiful. I just think that it's so beautiful that I'm now like in my 40s and I'm still playing essentially Kunio games. Need to finish River City Girls. I love it so much. They're not Shenmue. They're good. Yes, that is a huge issue. I think Shenmue is a little tough to play. I actually tried to play Shenmue 1 recently, and you know, that was a game that was actually I once considered my favorite video game of all time back when it came out. I was like, there's never been a game like this. This is so amazing. And then so many other games would come out. Grand Theft Auto 3 would come out. You know, obviously the Yakuza series would come out where I'm just like, oh, you can do something like this, but just do it better. But there's the intimacy and like the personal stories of Shenmue that I still miss. You know, I tried to play Shenmue 3 and I never finished it. But I am a Kickstarter. I did pay to have my name in the credits. So I'm pretty excited about this new Shenmue 3 revival project going on. Like, I will check that out. I'll check that out. After 7 Gaiden, I look at more of these games. Wow, that's crazy. So it was 7 Gaiden. So it was the man who whatever his name. That was your first game. That's crazy. That's wild. But yeah, welcome to the series. The man who races game, I know. So yeah, so you know why I don't play that game that much, Sirik? It's because it doesn't have the auto follow track off. You know, I hate that. You have to hold the button down to turn it off, and it's like, that's cool. I totally get why you would do that, and it's not like the worst thing. I'm like nitpicking to like the nth degree. Like, it's ridiculous. But like Lost Judgment also do that too, where you have to hold the L trigger to have the camera like that. And it's like, I wish I could just do this all the time, you know? And I also think the walking animation for Kiryu in that game is just like slightly off. Like, it feels a little weird. Probably because they're using the Judgment engine, or like, you know, they're using Judgment as a template versus Yakuza 6, you know. And I like Yakuza 6, and I like Kiwami 2. Those are my favorite games. They are my favorite games in the series. Not story-wise. Actually, Kiwami 2 story-wise might be up there. The best story is Yakuza 7. Like a Dragon. I think that's Sirik, what's your favorite? I know we talked about it before, and we definitely met in person, but like, you know, what's your favorite story? No, Siri, shut the fuck up. I'm talking to my friend Sirik Z. If the I'm really curious if the Project Century rumors are true and it actually takes time over a course of a century and the protagonist is semi-immortal. That'd be fun. Yes, Z, I agree too. Like a Dragon is probably the best story, I think. Kiwami 2 has my favorite antagonist. It sure does. That's why I love Kiwami 2. That's why I love Kiwami 2 so much and Yakuza 2 so much. I love to play the original Yakuza 2 in its original form. But that's why I love Kiwami 2 so much. I do think that it's probably like a pretty good story with like an awesome antagonist, obviously. Like I'm gonna be real, none of them are high theater. They're like not in their totality. There are some scenes that are really great, right? But yes, I think like a lot of them have to ride the line between like being a fun game, but like a lot of like fetch quests and like like a lot of padding. Let's be real, a lot of padding. Yeah. Even David Cage can make one good scene. Yes. The great thing about the Yakuza games is that they're able to make several good scenes, right? When it comes to threading all these stories and things and these activities together, it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. So many of these side quests, like that's one thing I really noticed that really hit me during Pirate Yakuza, is that I am actually tired of doing these side quests because so many of these side quests are so predictable that like you can just call like exactly what they're gonna be about. Nope, not really. I'm not gonna play Shogi. But what was I saying? Jack is distracting me. After it doesn't get yeah, the side quest, dude. Like it was definitely in Pirate Yakuza where I'm just like, wow, I think they need to change up the formula here, man. Like, and again, this is after like fucking like 15 games that I played, and like only now I'm like, oh, I think they need to change the formula. So shout out to the Yakuza series for being so resilient. That I'm just like, no, it's cool. I'll just play every single one. No problem. But it was after Pirate Yakuza where I'm just like, yeah, and this came out so soon after Infinite Wealth, which was so massive that it's like, yeah, I think they could use a break from this series and kind of, rethink it a little bit, rethink the writing, the writing structure, the side quest structures. Having a Majima instead of normal character made it for you. Oh, I get that. I totally get that. Yeah. Because there is a huge deal about, like, if you're a Majima fan, like, Pirate Yakuza is like a dream game. And I love Pirate Yakuza. I completed that game for sure. Oh, SNM play with. Crying. He loves it. He loves it. Ding. So, I have never really been a part of the S&M community until recently. I actually went to my first BDSM party the other weekend. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before that. And these are public like events, like anyone can go. But this was like a very like queer friendly event where there was a lot of like whips and chains and everything. And it was the first time I saw men get whipped and cry out in complete ecstasy. I never doubted that was real, but like I'm not into that. I don't think being hit is awesome, so it was really interesting to like just meet some new friends that night. Like I didn't know anybody at that event, and just to meet some new friends and like 20 minutes later, like they'll be immediately naked and in bed and like chained up, and like I would just see them like get totally turned on by getting whipped and getting electrocuted and stuff like that. Like all this stuff was like fairly new to me, so it was interesting. But I love exploring like new, obviously because like I have so much lore. I love exploring like new cultures and new things. Yeah, if you're gonna need to dip your toe into that, you need a professional. Yeah, I mean, so I had some like new friends that kind of like waded me into. I did not partake, to be clear. I did not partake in any BDSM activities. I did not partake in any actual sexual activities. I just hung around and watched, which was an interesting enough experience for me, you know. And I left after 2 hours. I didn't stick around, you know. A JoJo game made by RGG. Oh my god, you're so right, Epic Morgana, so true. That'd be the perfect match made in heaven. But yeah, I did not partake in the BDSM activity. I just watched, and it was fun. I would recommend you guys try that out if you're remotely interested, you know. Good time. I hear that key. Bingo. Where you at? I think you're up there. Yeah, I never played the Fist of North. Not that I never played it, but I never really finished Fist of the North Star. Which I love. I grew up on Fist of the North Star, so you would think that I'd be really into the game, but no, it didn't really. Oh, there it is. Okay. It didn't really grab me, because I think I kind of like the Yakuza the style of gameplay in Yakuza, you know, and in like real Japan as opposed to. I should play Lost Paradise. Like, trust me, dude. It's absolutely like installed in my PS4. Maybe I'll just get it on PC, you know, because I prefer playing games on Steam Deck now, you know. It is on is it on PC? Don't tell me it's a PS4 exclusive. I'd be so mad. Big face chances. I think I've yet to play a game based on anime that I liked. I like anime games. Is it PS4 only? Oh man. That's probably why I haven't played it. But yeah, it's installed in my PS5. So I never really went too far in it, but I'll give it a shot. I do like anime games though. Ooh, another business. I should be probably finishing soon because I'm hungry. But I'm actually kind of having fun just like now that I'm actually just playing Yakuza, just like walking around. Like this is exactly like the game loop that I do, and that's why it's so fun to just walk around and just like find these businesses, you know. The Kakarot movement didn't feel right. I like the Kakarot game. I love it. But I get you. Like it's not like a deep fighting game, you know. It's very simple. An anime game I do recommend is the Attack on Titan game. That is made by the guys who make the Dynasty Warriors series, Muso Games, and but they kind of fixed that formula for Attack on Titan. When that team locks in and is able to work on another IP that isn't their own, Dynasty Warriors, like they go full hog. Like they're so good. Dr. Jules, hey, speaking of Attack on Titans, yeah, what's up, man? We got a fellow Cal State Fullerton graduate here. I graduated from state school in California. Did not go to Ivy League like most of my colleagues at the Washington Post or the mainstream media did. Very proud of that. You know, left college with no student debt whatsoever. School was cheap enough. Oops. But yes, Attack on Titan is super cool. You can get it on PC, you can get it on PS4, you can get it on Switch. Attack on Titan. I would recommend Attack on Titan 2, where you're at OC and you're witnessing the events of especially if you watched the anime already. And the anime covers, I think, the first like 3 seasons, or the game covers like the first 3 seasons of the anime. If you've already read the manga or the anime, then like Attack on Titan 2 is a great one because you are an OC that is like just inserted into the Attack on Titan world. And you're just like watching like Levi and like everyone else just do their cool shit while you're the OC and you're like kind of like just kind of being a cool guy, just like killing titans, you know. Rave Lord says I borrowed my brother-in-law's copy of Berserk Dynasty Warriors sequence game. Yeah, the Berserk Dynasty Warriors game is pretty cool too. There's a boss battle there that is so annoying that it just like filtered me and I just stopped. But I basically completed that game towards the end. Or you could be like me and never watch anime but still play the games. Yes, that's fun too. That's also fun too. Look, it's probably not the best way to enjoy like Dragon Ball, but imagine if you play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and like you never watched Dragon Ball. Like that could be fun, and it would spoil a lot of things for you, but it would let you. It would be a good gateway into like being like, okay, maybe I want to watch Attack on Titan. Maybe I want to watch Naruto, like all the Naruto Ninja Storm games. They would also follow along the story of Naruto, and that was fun. That was super fun. Kiryu doesn't kill people, by the way. I forgot I had these weapons. Yeah, it's just rubber bullets. It's fine.
たく時間食っちまった。
I forgot I already had the gun. I think I have the lightsaber too. I sure do. But I want to get the better one. I know there's a better photon blade, so I'm trying to get that one. That's the whole goal of me finishing these cabaret games. Alright, well, it's 6 o'clock. I think I'm gonna call it here. Let's you might assess the way I save these games, but I like to have all these save slots just make sure that I don't ever get rid of my perfect little save, you know. But thanks so much for hanging out, guys. That was fun. We made it past Paradise League, and now we're the Executive League. I think I'll stream this again next week. Maybe I'll do it at a different time, maybe Saturday or something, just so more people can come in. And I know I'm competing with a bunch of my friends too, which sucks. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I will continue this because I'm locked in, and I think I should finish the Hostess Club stream story on stream. I'm off to fishing in Ishin. Oh man, that's another game I need to finish. I never finished that either. Thanks for hanging out, Morgana. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out, Ravelord. Thanks, Deagle. Desert Eagle CCTV. Thanks, Crux. Let me quit out of this. I love Kiwami too, man. One of my favorite games of all time. Hey, Gene. Most importantly, Jack. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Hopefully you won't miss it next time. Yeah, no problem, man. I'll try to keep a schedule up. I'm actually gonna try to stream regularly now. I do need money. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. Is that I just paid a lot of money. I'm not in desperate need. I'm good, but you know, spending $1,000 for stuff that I need to stay alive with is it can be tough. So I appreciate everyone hanging out here and helping out, and I'm just in it for the money. I know that's what it is. It's crazy how things work when you're doing things for money, you know. Yeah, I know, I know what you mean. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you know, definitely want to keep these going, and I want to stream more. I have some cool stuff I'm working on that I think will be cool for streams as well. I had to kind of retrain myself on different scenes. You know, streaming is tough work, and I'm glad that today, you know, all my friends always have hard times having technical difficulties, and it's nice that today was no technical difficulties at all. Fantastic! Thanks so much for the 500 bits. I appreciate you. You're so handsome. You're so cute. You're very smart. I think you're so talented. Imagine me placing my hand on your thigh as I say all that stuff. But thanks so much, Cloudtastic. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I plan to. I have some fun stuff planned for streams. I think I'm gonna be doing streams more in a big way. And hopefully we can get that rolling. Part of it is me not being lazy. You know, streaming is hard work. I have a regular job, and I would like to try to. You know, the real thing is I would like to try to make streaming as part of my regular job. You know, and not like a side thing. So we'll see how that goes. But Well, I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and yeah, have a great weekend. And I don't know, I'll definitely be collecting girls and patronizing businesses for the hostess clubs offline because that sounds like fun. But I also want to play Hollow Knight too. I thought about maybe streaming Hollow Knight, but I think I want to keep Hollow Knight for as like a personal thing. You know, I already screwed up playing Hollow Knight once by having a lot of external pressure on it. Like I think Hollow Knight it works as like a nice personal journey. You know, and so far it's working really really well. I'm kind of obsessed with the game. So, um, War of the Worlds watch party. Hey, maybe you know what movie watch parties might be a thing. You know, we'll see. Uh, that could be fun. I can't wait to stream Silk Song and spend 3 hours not knowing where. I know, man, dude. I'm so lost in Hollow Knight. Because I only got through that game because I went through all the guides. So like now that I'm trying to make my way through it in person, like I'm just like, I don't know where to go, you know. But it's fun. It's fun. I screwed up playing HK by tweeting about it. Yeah, I know. I should have kept my mouth shut. But oh well. I also want to build up hype for my inevitable review of that too. So there's gonna be no guides in Silk Song. I know, man. That's good. That's good. That's gonna be a crazy thing. It's like because I played Hollow Knight like a year later, like when it came on the Switch. Uh, and yeah, it's gonna be tough. It could be interesting. So that's what I'm really excited to experience Silk Song fresh with the whole community. We're all gonna be discovering things together. So I think that'll be really really exciting. Yeah, I got scenes going. I got like this starting soon screen going. I got this intermission thing. I know what the scenes are. Like I'm obviously using the default Streamlabs stuff, but now I can try to customize things a little bit better and make things a little bit more fun. But in the meantime, have a great day, guys. I'm gonna get some Japanese food. I'm gonna get some sushi. I'm really really hungry. Um, discount Seth Rogen. Thanks so much for the pogs. I appreciate that. And have a good weekend, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.